Hey,
Oh, hey! Pull up a chair.
so how was your trip?
It was good, but man, my clients really feeling the heat. They need to pump up their margins another 20 basis points, and I'm thinking it's going to be a heck of a challenge.
Really?
Yeah, their margins are just as good as the competition's, even though my clients got better service and more products. Shipping runs a TMS and controls the inbound freight. Procurement installed a replenishment system years ago to keep inventory lean, and the warehouses are pretty well automated. I don't know. If there's low-hanging fruit, I can't find it.
Yeah, I see that a lot in wholesale. Siloed thinking. They've got to step back and understand how the changes they make in one part of the business either help or hurt the other parts. Here's the problem. When you optimize a bunch of subcomponents, guess what? Your results are going to be just that. Suboptimal.
I get it.
But tighter coordination can boost those margins. So tell me about inventory.
Well, their inventory team feels like they're at the mercy of what shipping can do and the warehouse can handle. But at the same time, the warehouse guys struggle with these peaks and valleys that absolutely kill their productivity and labor plans.
Yeah, I've heard this before. Sometimes you just need to find a way to bring teams together, right?
Right.
Why not use a single demand forecast for the entire company? It already works great as the basis for smart buying decisions, so why aren't they using it across the entire supply chain?
What do you mean?
Well, if everything was on one platform, projected orders generated by replenishment would feed directly into the warehouse. Slotting can use those to create better pick line configurations.
Really?
And of course, since they would know 1 or 2 weeks out what they should be receiving and what they should be shipping, their labor plans would be a lot more accurate. Wouldn't surprise me to see overtime drop by 25% right out of the gate.
It's really more than warehousing knowing what procurement is planning. They need to influence those plans, right?
Absolutely. Margins would jump if replenishment really understood logistics constraints and costs. You know, dock space, labor costs, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But they've probably been told when to buy full truckloads by the replenishment system for years. But with a platform, they could actually look across existing routes and shipments and build those truckloads across multiple suppliers. Sometimes small adjustments can create a really big operational or cost saving.
Right.
Of course, that's just one side of the equation, smarter buying. Think about it from the transportation team's perspective. What are they struggling with?
Oh, idle equipment.
Exactly. A trailer sits when the warehouse isn't told what's in it or when it's needed. That's because ultimately there's no coordination between replenishment, which bought the inventory, transportation, which shipped it, and the warehouse, which processes it.
Really?
But you know what? Platforms avoid this by sharing data. And while the yard may still be the responsibility of the warehouse, those managers now understand what's in those trailers, why it's needed, and where it should be sent.
So, if they know all of this information in advance, why couldn't they flow inventory through the warehouse a whole lot faster?
Yeah, they absolutely could. It's kind of like I always say, cross-docking isn't just for retail anymore.
You would say that.
Haha. Anyways, look, not only will they turn that equipment faster, the inventory is going to move faster too, and that's going to help drive down labor costs. And you know what? The faster they ship, the faster they invoice.
And the faster they see the cash.
Exactly. It's all about the cash.
Okay, but what about exceptions in the warehouse?
Well, let's just say by having WMS and TMS on the same platform, you're in a lot better shape when the unexpected happens.
Speaking of unexpected, it's my mother-in-law.
Uh-oh. You need a whole other platform for that.